Hey, howdy. Yeah, so this one's got some stuff going on. So there's all these exponents plus there's a ton of negative signs. So I'm going to start with the negative signs, and I think if those weren't there, it's a much easier problem. So let me show you kind of how to approach that. Right here, there is, oops, one negative sign. Right here, if I wrote this out 5 times, there would be 5 negative signs from this term. And then from this term, this says write this thing out 4 times. So that would mean I would have 4 negative signs right there. And if you count up, that would be 1 plus 5 would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So altogether there are 10 negative signs. And remember, if you have a even number of negatives, a negative times a negative makes a positive. And that's true for if it's 4 negative, 6 negative, 10. Any even number will multiply to be a positive. So with that, what that's going to let me do is now forget about all these signs for a second because we know it's going to come out positive because I have an even number of signs. So that lets me think of this problem this way. So let me rewrite it just to make it a little bit easier to look at. You certainly wouldn't have to rewrite it at this stage. This is just me trying to make it a little clearer. So these are going to be equivalent because I've already established it's a positive. Say this had come out to 9 instead of 10, for instance, and it had been an odd number. Remember, if we have an odd number of negative signs, those would 2 make a positive and then flips it back to negative. So every time we have an odd number of signs, it's going to be a negative, even number positive. So if this had been an odd number, the only difference is I would have thrown a negative sign right there. That's it. Other than that, exact same idea. And so now I get to look at these powers though, and I don't have to stress about the signs. So let's do that. So we got 4a, I'm just gonna bring that down. I'm gonna throw a little dot here, and then I'm gonna work on clearing these outside exponents. So remember when we're raising something to a power, that's the property where we multiply our exponents. So that would make an a to the 15th right there, and a b to the 15th. And then right there we'd have an a to the 8th. And then let's kind of combine up what we got. So this a right here is a to the 1st. So that would be 1 plus 15 makes 16, and then there's 8 more, so it looks like 24 a's all together. Remember, when we're multiplying, we add the exponents. When we are raising to a power, we multiply the exponents. Tricky, but it is what it is. And then there's still this b to the 15th that I shouldn't forget. I'll bring that down. And that should be as far as we take that.